Welcome. Today we are talking about how and why you might want a multi-signature account on the Geode blockchain network. On the Geode portal, go to Accounts, the Accounts page, and you'll click plus multi-sig. If you don't see this button here, go to Settings and allow local in-browser account storage. Now, you only want to do this temporarily, but currently the Polkadot.js extension that you might use to make an account does not allow us to create multi-signature accounts. So we're going to do that from the accounts page in the portal. So we'll bring up the add multi-signature account. What is a multi-signature account? A multi-signature account is just like if you sometimes at a traditional bank you would have an account, maybe a business account, where several different people had to sign in order for a check to be written or a transaction to go through. This is the same idea. So if you have a business, an organization, an association, where you want several different people to have to approve a transaction, that's what multi-signature accounts are for. If you know what you are doing, you can upload a JSON file with who the signers should be, but if that's not your thing, we can do it the easy way. So you decide who should sign this account. Now, this list over here is being pulled from your address book. So if you have the addresses in your address book, you can just decide who should be signatures or signatories on this multi-signature account. And you've got a lot of wonderful detail on the side. So the people who you choose to be the signatories here, they can create transactions using this account, and they can approve transactions that may have been sent by one of the other people here. Now, you don't necessarily need all of the people to be approving a transaction. So this threshold is the question of, I have listed 3 people who are going to be my signatories. How many of those 3 people have to sign before a transaction can happen? So if I set my threshold at 2, that means only 2 of them have to sign, only 2 out of the 3. If I set that threshold at 3, that means all 3 of them are going to have to approve a transaction before it happens. I could have 5 people here and decide that my threshold is 4. It's any way that you want, as many signatories as you want, and the threshold is how many of those people have to approve a transaction before it happens. And then I can give this multi-signatory account a name so that when it shows up in my address book, I know which one it is. And then I just click create, sign this transaction, and I'm done. Now, why would you want to use a multi-sig account? A multi-sig account is great for associations, businesses with multiple owners or partners, anything where you want to have to approve the transaction. Another thing that you might like to do with multi-sig accounts is running for council. So you could have an organization or a business run for council and have 4 or 5 people who have to approve that one vote for that one council seat. So there's some really neat features here with multi-sig accounts, and you can read more about the details of that at geodechain.com, the documentation website, and have fun creating multi-sig accounts and using them.